Hello, and welcome. I'm glad you're here, because what we're about to explore today could fundamentally change the way you view your life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get everything they desire, while others struggle? You might think it's luck or hard work, but today, I'm going to tell you a secret, one that explains how our thoughts hold the power to alter the physical world around us. Thoughts are not just abstract ideas floating around in our minds. They are alive, vibrant, and capable of influencing the material world. What you constantly think about, you begin to bring into your experience, whether you are aware of it or not. You see, the world around us is shaped by the thoughts we hold in our minds. This may sound extraordinary, but it is a truth that has been demonstrated time and again. Let me tell you why this is so important. The way you think about your circumstances, your relationships, your health, and your success is what creates the reality you live in. It's not about what others are doing or how the world seems to be spinning around you. It's about how you choose to think and what you allow to dwell in your mind. Every thought you hold on to shapes your experience, and every emotion tied to those thoughts sends out a frequency that attracts circumstances in line with those very thoughts. Now, you may ask, how can thoughts, something intangible, create something as solid and physical as the world we live in? The answer lies in understanding that consciousness is the core of creation. The reality you see is simply a reflection of the state of your mind. Everything starts in the mind. Your thoughts form images, and those images shape the material world. The world is not as fixed or solid as you may believe, it bends to the will of your inner convictions. You might have noticed this in your own life. Think back to a time when you were consumed with worry or fear about a particular outcome. Did you notice how things often turned out just as you feared, almost as if the universe was responding to the intensity of your emotions? That is no coincidence. When you focus on something, whether it's positive or negative, you are drawing it closer to you. The key to transforming your life is simple: master your thoughts. The power is in your awareness. Most of us go through life allowing our minds to run on autopilot, reacting to circumstances instead of creating them. But what if you could be intentional with your thinking? What if, instead of letting life happen to you, you began shaping it from the inside out? To do this, you must become conscious of the thoughts you entertain throughout the day. You must be deliberate in choosing what thoughts to focus on, because whatever you focus on, you feed. And whatever you feed will grow into your physical reality. This is not magic, this is the natural order of things. Every single person has the ability to reshape their life by changing their thoughts. It begins with the decision to be aware of what is going on in your mind. You must understand that your mind is a tool, a powerful one at that. When you direct it, it works for you. But if you leave it unchecked, it can work against you. Negative thinking, doubt, and fear are some of the most dangerous forces in your life because they attract more of what you don't want. But once you become aware of these negative patterns, you can replace them with thoughts of faith, success, and abundance. This is why imagination is so critical. What you imagine becomes the blueprint for what you will experience. Every great invention, every piece of art, every breakthrough in human history began as a thought in someone's mind. They imagined something that didn't exist yet, held on to that vision, and watched it become reality. The same is true for you. What are you imagining? What thoughts are you allowing to take root in your mind? Let's take a moment and think about what you desire in your life. Is it healthy? Wealth? Better relationships? Whatever it is, I want you to hold that image in your mind. But more than that, I want you to feel as though it's already real. You must not just see it, you must feel it. Feel the emotions of already having what you desire. That feeling is what connects the thought to physical reality. When you constantly hold that feeling, you are aligning yourself with the very thing you want to bring into your life. This is where most people fall short. They have desires, but they let doubt and fear creep in. They start to believe it's impossible or that they don't deserve it. And what happens? Their reality reflects that doubt and fear. But if you stay unwavering in your belief, if you refuse to entertain any thought of failure, you will see your desires manifest before your very eyes. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about aligning yourself with what you want and allowing it to come to you naturally. Think of it this way: the universe is like a mirror, reflecting back to you what you truly believe about yourself and your life. If you want to change what you see in the mirror, you don't try to change the reflection. You change what's in front of the mirror, your thoughts. When you shift your internal beliefs, the external world has no choice but to follow. This is why it's so important to guard your mind carefully. Every single thought matters. If you allow negativity, doubt, and fear to linger, they will take root and grow. But if you cultivate thoughts of peace, abundance, and joy, your life will reflect those qualities. It's really that simple, but it requires discipline. You may be wondering, how do I start? The first step is awareness. Become conscious of the thoughts you are thinking throughout the day. Notice when your mind drifts into worry or fear and gently bring it back to a place of calm and faith. This doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, you will become more skilled at directing your thoughts toward what you truly desire. Next, use your imagination. Begin to picture yourself living the life you want. Imagine every detail, what it looks like, how it feels, who is with you. The more vivid your imagination, the more powerful the effect. And remember, it's not enough just to think these thoughts. You must feel them. Emotion is the secret ingredient that brings your thoughts to life. When you feel as though you already have what you desire, you create a powerful magnetic force that draws it into your reality. Let go of the need to control how and when things will happen. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor. Sometimes, the path to your desires may unfold in ways you didn't expect. But if you remain open and faithful, the results will exceed your expectations. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Whatever you hold in your mind with belief and emotion will eventually materialize in your life. This is not a passive process, it requires you to be intentional, disciplined, and aware. But once you master the art of directing your thoughts, you will discover that the power to change your world has always been within you. So, what will you choose to think about today? What kind of life will you create for yourself? The answer lies within your thoughts. Choose wisely, and watch as your reality begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. Remember, the world is merely a reflection of your inner state. Change your mind, and you will change your life. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with some final thoughts that can help you take action today. You've learned that your thoughts are the foundation of your reality, and with this knowledge, you have the power to consciously shape your life. But here's the thing, knowledge without action is meaningless. It's time to put this understanding into practice. Take a moment right now and decide what you're going to do differently. Will you begin visualizing your desires with more clarity? Will you start becoming more conscious of your thoughts throughout the day? Or perhaps you'll commit to developing a daily routine of positive self-talk. Whatever it is, choose to make a shift. And if you found value in what we've talked about today, I'd love for you to show your support. First, you can hit the like button on this video. It's a small action but goes a long way in helping more people discover these teachings. Second, if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. Third, share this video with someone who might benefit from it. You never know how much a simple share could impact someone's life. Fourth, leave a comment below. What's one takeaway you got from this? I love hearing your thoughts and it helps spark new ideas for future discussions. Lastly, if you've already subscribed, consider turning on notifications so you're always the first to know when a new video is up. You see, just as your thoughts can shape your reality, your engagement with this content can help us reach more people. It's a ripple effect. The more people who get this information, the more lives can be transformed. And that's something worth contributing to.